Morning, welcome to my 30-minute workout. We'll actually go for a little bit longer than that, maybe 34, 35 minutes. But it's a full body workout. It's great to do a couple of times a week, really effective. We don't have to do a long sort of hours workout every time. So it's really good just to pop it in alongside maybe a longer training session. Please work at your own level. Obviously we will use dumbbells, and if you've got heavier options for lower body work, that's great, but follow any modifications and just put something else in if an exercise doesn't suit you. Good, so you need a mat, water, and we'll get going. So starting off with some butt kicks, march if you prefer, if you want to ease in a little more gently. So just bring in the arms. Good, a few more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just kick up the leg and bring down the arm. Engaging the core, stay tall through the spine. Four more. And drop into a lateral lunge. So we're driving the hips back. Then sit into it on one side, just hold, feel that stretch through the inner thigh. And other side. And then just come up, bring the feet closer together and just drop down, rotate through the spine. So just touching the opposite foot, look up at the raised hand if you can. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. So bring the feet close together. We're going to drop into a chair squat. So we hinge back at the hips. Imagine you're sitting down. Bring the arms up so the elbows are up by the ears. If you can, squeeze the glutes and come up. Work within your own range. Take the arms as high as you can, squeeze and come up. So imagine somebody's pulling you on your hips, somebody else is pulling your hands, stretching you through the spine, and squeeze to come up. And one more. Good, and come up. Hamstring stretch. Heel dig, scoop down. Bring the arms right up. Full range. One more on this leg. And change legs. Good, one more. Okay, we're going to drop into a reverse lunge. So upright through the upper body. Push this glute, squeeze the glute, drive it forward, and then bring up the opposite arm. Sit into that, hold, and then we're going to side bend, just stretching through the obliques. Come up and change legs. So just pulse gently, squeezing the glute, driving the hips forward, reaching up with the fingertips, sit, and then side bend. Good. Open up through the hips, so lead with the knee. Engage the core. And one more each leg. Lovely. Okay, give the shoulders a roll back, forwards. A couple more each way. And then we're going to go down onto the mat for an extended stretch. Just to get us really flexible. Bit of mobility into all of the joints. Okay, so walking down. Nice deep breath, chin to chest, feet are hip width apart. Walk out into the plank. Good. So just hold that. Feel the core engaged, tummy pulled into the spine, Just gently rock backwards and forwards on the toes. And then hold. Try and feel that sort of anchoring in the shoulder blades at the back. And then we're going to hinge up at the hips, take the feet slightly wider, walk the hands back, and stretch through the downward dog, chest towards the thighs. Good, drop your weight forward. So shoulders are over the wrists and you're hovering into that crouch with the knees just hanging. Pop them onto the mat if you need to. And then push back up into a downward dog. So stretch through even more, try and really elongate through the spine, weight in the heels, and transfer forward into the crouch, pulling the tummy button in, and then push once more back into a downward dog, and we'll pedal, so stretching through the calf, hamstrings a little bit more. So push one heel down, then the other. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then just come forward, drop to your knees. Take your hands forward into a kneeling plank. We're just going to pop in 4 very gentle kneeling press ups. Just slowly. Good. And last one. Okay, sit back on your heels, just have a stretch through in child's pose. And then we're going to come up and get going. So we work for 45 seconds with 20 seconds recovery. 2 sets of 10 exercises. So starting off with a single press and a squat. So drop down into a squat, pick up the weight, press one side, pop the weight back down, little pulse, pick it up on the other side. Drop it down as you squat, little pulse as you transfer to the other side. Good. Okay, so we're going to go for 45 seconds.
Exercise 1.
Let's do this. So pick up the weight, press. And squat with a pulse, and press. Good, so squeeze the glutes as you come up.
That's halfway.
So nice and deep with the squat, pulse, and press. Good.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And last one. Okay, I'm just going to grab a slightly heavier weight. We're going to pop into a reverse lunge. So stepping back, reverse lunge, and then we're going to come up and just lift the leg. Drop back into the reverse lunge. Squeeze the glute.
3, 2,
So stay
1.
with one
Exercise 2.
side. So reverse lunge, step up, squeeze the glute. It is a balance challenge. If it feels too much, just work through reverse lunges.
That's halfway.
Try and stay with this leg. Good.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Well done. Okay, down onto the mat. We're going to pop in a plank with a row, which you can do either on your knees or fully extended. So shoulders over wrists. We're going to
3,
row alternate sides.
1. Exercise
Or you
3.
can do it from your knees. Same thing. So whichever level you're doing, pull the tummy button up into the spine. Nice straight back. If the row is too much, just hold either an
That's
elbow or an extended plank. Back nice and straight all the way through.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, and drop to your knees and come up. Well done. Okay, we're going to tap in a little bit of cardio already. So I'm going to do
3, 2, 1. Exercise
high
4.
knees with the arms down. You can do this without a hop or a bounce if you want to. If you want to do something more advanced, you've got burpees or squat jumps.
That's halfway.
Just find something that works for you.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, we're going to come down onto the mat. A little bit of core work. Starfish or bicycles. Starfish crunches. So, star jump position.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 5.
That's the gentler move. You can always keep your neck and shoulders on the mat. Just slapping the shin. If not, we're going to go for really slow bicycles. So whichever you're doing, keep your back pressed into the mat.
That's halfway.
Try and get the shoulder up towards the knee, not just the elbow. If you're working through the starfish crunches, you can keep your neck and shoulders on the mat and just slap the
3,
shin of
2,
the opposite leg.
1. Rest.
Good. Well done. Okay, let's grab some weights for upper body. We're going to do 2 fly, 2 shoulder raises.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 6.
So hinging back, 2 fly, nice straight back, then come up to upright, 2 shoulder raises. 2 fly. Come up, squeeze the glutes as you come up, 2 shoulder raises. Straight back, hinge back at the hips.
That's halfway.
And come up. Come up, squeeze the glutes, 2 shoulder raises.
3, 2.
Let's finish this
1.
set.
Rest.
And come up. Good, well done. Okay, grab some heavier weights if you can. We're going to do a deadlift, come up, and then we're going to do a row,
3,
bent over row.
2, 1.
So
Exercise
deadlift,
7.
push away with the bottom, squeeze the glutes, come up. Drop down again, this time turn the weight, row up, and come up. Deadlift, squeeze the glutes to come up, deadlift down, pop in and bent over row, and then come up. Deadlift.
That's halfway.
Squeeze the glutes. Now pop in and a row, couple of rows, and come up. Deadlift. Now a couple of bent over rows. Good.
3,
And
2,
come up.
1.
Well
Rest.
done. Okay, popping down onto the mat for a press up. I'm just going to do regular press ups but on my knees. if you can do the fully extended ones, go for it. Shoulders over wrists, elbows come out at 45 degrees.
1. Exercise
Or
8.
drop to your knees with me. So back nice and straight, tummy pulled in.
That's halfway.
Good, keep pressing. Make sure your elbows are going back at about 45 degrees.
Three, two,
Last one.
rest.
Good, and sit back on your heels. Okay, well done. Okay, we're going to do curtsy squat with a bicep curl. So grab weights for the bicep curl.
2, 1. Exercise 9.
So curtsy squat and bicep curl as you come up. Stay with one side. Elbows tucked into the ribs. Step back at a diagonal so your weight is behind you. Squeeze the glute to come up. Let's stay with this one side.
Three, two,
Last one.
1. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, last exercise. We're going to do triceps in a Superman position. So we will change at half time, so bring both weights.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 10.
So, extending the leg back in a Superman position as you kick back with the tricep. Squeeze the glute. Just hinge back at the elbow.
That's halfway.
Actually, let's stay with this same side if we can. Keep that tummy button pulled in right to the end.
Rest.
And last one. Good, well done. Okay, that's first circuit over with. Let's grab a drink. And then we're back to the squat with a single press. Good, so grab your weight. Good, so we're
3,
popping it down,
2,
picking
1.
it up,
Exercise 1.
and pulse as you drop the weight and transfer to the other side. So pulse and press.
That's halfway.
Good. Squeeze the glutes.
Three, two,
Good.
1. Rest.
And finish, last one. Well done. Okay, reverse lunge with the leg lift on the other side. So we step back into the reverse lunge, push off the front foot, lift the leg, squeeze the
3,
glute,
2,
drop back
1.
down.
Exercise 2.
Quite a balance challenge. If it's too much, just work through the reverse lunge. Squeeze that glute, just lift the leg as high as you comfortably can.
That's halfway. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo! That's quite hard, balance-wise. I find that easier on one side than the other. Okay, let's go to plank with a row, which you can do fully extended or
3,
kneeling.
2, 1. Exercise 3.
Okay, shoulders over wrists. You can also just do it in a kneeling plank. Keep the tummy button pulled up into the spine.
That's halfway.
Good, well done. Keep that back straight, whichever level.
Three, 2, 1.
Last one.
Rest.
Good, well done. And come up. Okay, a little bit of cardio. So I'm going to do a star jump with a squat at the bottom.
1. Exercise 4.
If you don't want impact, you can step and reach. You can lift a leg with it. Regular star jumps, just find something that works for you.
That's halfway.
Good, well done, keep going. Nearly there.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, back to the starfish crunch with the neck and shoulders on the mat if you prefer, or the bicycles. So starfish, fish,
3,
gentle
2,
level,
1. Exercise
or
5.
coming up, or slow bicycles. So really feel that crunch in the abs. If you're doing the bicycles and starfish. Pressing the back into the mat.
That's halfway.
Bring the shoulder up towards the knee. In the bicycles.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Sit back, hug your knees, have a little relax. Okay, 2 flies, 2 shoulder raises. So grab your weights.
3, 2.
I get so dirty, I don't know what I do.
Exercise 6.
Okay, 2 shoulder raises, 2 flies rather. Squeeze the glutes, 2 shoulder raises. Come up, squeeze the glutes, 2 shoulder raises. Nice straight back for the
That's
flies.
halfway.
Reverse flies, squeeze, and 2 shoulder raises. Squeeze the glutes.
3, 2,
Last set.
1. Rest.
2 flies, squeeze, and 2 shoulder raises to finish. Good. Let's do curtsy squat with the bicep curl on the other side. Okay, so other leg, Curling as we
3,
stand up.
2, 1. Exercise 7.
And curl. Elbows tucked into the ribs. So squeeze the glute on the front leg as you come up.
That's halfway. Three, 2,
Good.
1. Rest.
And last one. Well done. Okay, grab a quick drink. We're going down to regular press-ups.
Three, 2, 1.
So either in
Exercise 8.
fully extended position or on your knees, back straight, shoulders over wrists, off we go.
That's halfway.
Good, doing well. Keep pushing. Last few.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Sit back on your heels, have a little bit of a stretch through while I see what's next. Okay, deadlift with the bent over row.
3, 2, 1. Exercise
So
9.
heavier weights if you've got them. Deadlift. Lower the weights to the shins. Squeeze to come up. Drop into the deadlift again. Bring the weights up for 2 rows. And squeeze the glutes to come up. Just a single deadlift. Come up. And now we deadlift down. Pop into bent over rows.
That's halfway.
Deadlift. 2 rows. Deadlift, come up, and then pop in 2 rows.
3,
And
2,
come up.
1.
Woo,
Rest.
may have added in an extra deadlift there, I think. Okay, last exercise, Superman with a tricep kickback. So we'll do it on the other side now, if you didn't change. If you did,
3, 2, 1.
then just
Exercise 10.
change at half time again. So bringing the elbow up, kick back as you extend the leg, squeeze the glute. Just keep the foot flexed. Nice straight back, nice line
That's halfway.
from your head through to your foot. Nearly there.
Three, 2,
And last one.
1. Your timer is complete.
Woo, well done. So pop your weight down, sit back on your heels, roll the fingers forward, have a good stretch through the upper back. Good, well done. Then come up into a kneeling position. We're going to do a cat and cow stretch in the kneeling position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Dip your spine, head and bottom come up and out. And then round up through the upper back, chin to chest. And one more each way. Good, well done. And then curl the toes, And then pop up into a downward dog, so just hinge up at the hips if you can. Nice straight back. Good. And just walk the hands back. Come up all the way. Lovely. We'll do the rest standing up, just for a change. So we'll drop into a standing hamstring stretch. So bring the toe up, pull on the toe. If that helps, just stretch through the hamstring a little bit more. Good. And then other side, same thing. Okay, well done. Standing glute stretch, just for a change. So foot across the supporting leg, and then we're just going to sit back. Of course, you can drop to the mat if you prefer and do a pigeon, or this stretch on your back. This is a bit more of a balance challenge. So feel it in that glute, sit back. Good, same thing on the other side. Woo, sun's coming out. Good, and come up. Quad stretch. So bringing the heel up to the bottom. That's it, get your balance like me. So go to the wall if you need some support. Well done, hope you've enjoyed that. Good. And then changing sides, same thing, push the hips forward. Good, well done. And then we'll step back for a calf stretch and just take the hands, push away with the back of the hands round through the shoulders. Just feel that shoulder stretch as you push away. Good. We'll change legs. So calf stretch in place. Make sure both feet are tracking forward. Nice and straight, lined up, and then we take the hands behind for a chest stretch. Good, and then we'll just finish with a tricep stretch. We've done our roll down or cat and cow. So drop the hand between the shoulder blades, pull on the elbow. And then same thing on the other side. Good, well done everyone. I feel like I've worked, so I hope you do too. Give yourself a good shake out, pat on the back. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you again at another workout very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.